Liam sat on the grand, unfamiliar bed. Soft light filled the lavishly decorated room. He was impersonating his sister for her wedding. He wondered if he was about to die. Noah Sterling was a celebrated military hero. Liam was his most trusted soldier. To save his own skin, he planned a swift escape. But Noah himself would drag him back. He would pin Liam against a wall. He would feed him chocolates with a low voice. Was he still planning to run away? Liam knew he would be speechless. But he had something critical to tell him. He thought he might be pregnant. The agreement was for his sister, Amelia, to marry Noah. Tonight, her brother Liam might share his bed instead. Flickering candles cast long, dancing shadows. Liam was motionless on the wedding bed. He took a slow, deep breath. Weddings were incredibly tiring affairs. No wonder his sister had vanished so quickly. She left him to handle this enormous problem. The door creaked open with a low groan. Liam quickly straightened his posture. He tried to appear dignified and composed. Footsteps grew closer, slow and deliberate. He swallowed hard against a dry throat. He admitted to himself a certain nervousness. Noah was known for his relaxed, charming demeanor. He surely had experience with many people. Liam had an androgynous face and build. He had also applied careful makeup. But he feared Noah might see the deception. The mattress beside him sank significantly. Noah sat down next to him. His voice was warm and comforting. He said the bride must be tired and hungry. The snacks in the room were not good enough. He brought something better from the kitchen. Liam froze for a moment. That voice was hauntingly familiar. Then, the heavy veil was lifted from his face. The sudden brightness made him squint. He blinked to adjust his vision. A remarkably handsome face came into focus. The man smiled warmly down at him. Liam's heart hammered inside his chest. No wonder the voice was so recognizable. The charming air was also the battlefield commander. Liam's hands began to tremble uncontrollably. A cold sweat trickled down his spine. He knew the commander's true face. He was familiar with the commander's voice. He was his most capable subordinate. Liam took a long, shaky breath. His legs gave out as he tried to kneel. Words of apology died in his throat. Noah wrapped an arm around his waist. With a gentle pull, he sat Liam on his lap. His eyes were filled with genuine concern. He remarked that the ceremony was too long. His poor bride was too tired to even sit. He urged her to eat something quickly. Liam was stunned by this turn of events. He felt a wave of despair wash over him. He had discovered his commander's secret identity. Now he stumbled upon another shocking secret. The great commander was apparently face-blind. He stared at Noah, unsure how to react. Noah touched his own face in confusion. He asked why his bride was staring. He joked that he would become shy. He asked her not to make him hold the bag forever. His arm was getting tired. The tone sounded almost like a playful complaint. The paper bag was stained with a little grease. It seemed to have been held for a long time. Noah appeared very attentive to his new bride. He broke off a piece of a warm cookie. He held it to Liam's lips. The sweet smell of chocolate filled his senses. Liam was both tired and extremely hungry. He could not resist the delicious offering. He took a large bite without thinking. Noah's eyes widened slightly in surprise. Liam suddenly remembered his current role. He was meant to be a graceful, delicate lady. He took out a napkin to dab his mouth. He spoke in a high, affected voice. He claimed he was not hungry at all. Noah made a soft sound of understanding. He silently broke off another large piece. He offered it again to Liam's mouth. He told her to stop pretending and just eat. Being held by his commanding officer was terrifying. Being fed piece by piece was even worse. He felt coerced into finishing the whole cookie. Noah asked if he was full now. Liam could only nod in response. Noah smiled and pulled the bed curtains closed. A draft extinguished the candle flame. The room fell into complete darkness. Noah's hand found his waist. He gave it a gentle squeeze. Then he whispered it was his turn now. The next day, Liam slept until late morning. Noah had been surprisingly gentle afterward, but his whole body still ached terribly. A housekeeper, Chloe, stood by the door. She helped him dress for the day. She cheerfully reported Noah's whereabouts. The missus should rest, she relayed from her boss. He had important matters to attend to. He ordered the kitchen to prepare a meal. She should eat without waiting for him. He also said she had a difficult night. He insisted that she should only rest today. The housekeeper's face was slightly flushed. Liam felt a huge sense of relief. Noah had not noticed his body's peculiarities. He was born different from most people. This was why he dared to impersonate his sister. When he was born, elders called him a bad omen. They wanted to execute him to appease the gods. His sister had fiercely protected him. She told him he was not a monster. His body just developed differently. His parents felt guilty and spoiled him. They hoped he would live a quiet, peaceful life. But his sister said his body was not an excuse. It was not a reason to be coddled. She made him study, train, and build a legacy. He needed to live life on his own terms. So he excelled in everything he did. He joined the elite military unit, the Sentinels. He became the commander's most valued soldier. After the conflicts ended, the unit downsized. Only the best remained stationed in the capital. He had joined the military without telling his family. So he submitted his resignation to the commander. Who could have known the commander was Noah Sterling? And now Noah was his husband. He ate his meal alone in the large dining room. Noah still had not returned. During their campaigns, his commander ate irregularly. This had caused him stomach problems. Now, in peacetime, he was still careless. It was infuriating how he neglected his health. Liam prepared a simple bowl of soup. He carried it toward the study. The study door was firmly closed. As he was about to knock, he heard Noah's voice. It was sharp and filled with frustration. He was demanding to know who let Ash leave. He asked what Ash would do at home. Farm? Noah's voice grew more agitated on the call. They had gone through hardships together. Now that things were peaceful, Ash wouldn't stay. Something must have happened to Ash. His skills were too valuable to lose. Noah ordered his men to go to Ash's house. They were to bring him back by force if needed. Liam's hand trembled, nearly spilling the soup. Ash was the name he used in the military. He had claimed to be a poor orphan. He said he lived in a small cabin downtown. He joined the army to earn a living. Now Noah was going to look for him. They would never find the person he described. He saw Noah about to leave the estate. Liam quickly hid behind a large stone pillar. He concealed the soup bowl behind his back. He vaulted over a low garden wall. He ran, taking a familiar shortcut. He tore off hairpins and accessories as he ran. He shed the elegant dress and gown. He frantically washed the makeup from his face. He applied a dark cream to his fair skin. He stuck a fake scar onto his left cheek. He managed it just before Noah's team arrived. He slipped through the cabin's back window. He dove into the small bed. Noah burst in and ripped the blanket off. He hauled Liam up from the bed. He then kicked him squarely in the backside. He called him a lazy brat. He thought something terrible had happened. Instead, he found him sleeping the day away. He asked if Ash had forgotten his training. The kick landed in a very sensitive spot. A sharp pain made him break out in a cold sweat. His legs buckled, and he fell to the floor. The rough wooden floor scraped his knees and palms. His only thought was to cover himself. In his haste, he had only removed his clothes. He hadn't put on his own. Noah's angry questions suddenly stopped. His eyes were fixed on Liam's bare shoulder. Liam looked down and was horrified. A large, swollen bite mark was on his shoulder. It was from the previous night. He wondered if Noah would recognize it. Noah just looked at him with surprise. His tone held a hint of disdain. He asked if a small injury made him bedridden. He asked what bit him. A dog? He said it was embarrassing for the sentinels. Liam was speechless. Thank you for your ignorance. He had never heard someone call himself a dog. He was dragged back to the Sterling estate by Noah. Liam thought he would try to hide his identity. The Sterling heir cultivated a carefree image. He pretended to be uninvolved in serious matters. The commander always wore a mask in public. But Noah seemed completely unconcerned. He just shrugged his shoulders. He said it was family business. Only a few close relatives knew his secret. Ash was his trusted confidant, so he could know too. He then asked if Ash knew he got married. He suggested they all meet his new bride. He asked a nearby housekeeper a question. Was the missus awake yet? If so, she should ask if she wanted to meet his brothers in arms. Liam panicked completely. Absolutely not. He shot forward like an arrow. He physically blocked the housekeeper's path. Everyone stared at him in astonishment. He shook his head with a serious expression. His voice was firm and resolute. A rough man like Ash shouldn't see the lady. He claimed he was not worthy. Noah couldn't help but laugh. He assured Ash that his wife was gentle and kind. He said Ash would surely like her. He nudged Liam's shoulder playfully. A mysterious smile touched his lips. He said marriage was a wonderful thing. When Ash was older, he would find him a good partner. Then he would understand. Liam took a heavy sip of water. Thanks, but no thanks. Marriage was not that great. It just made his backside hurt. A staff member from the main house arrived. The family matriarch wanted to see Noah and his bride. They were to attend a family dinner that evening. Liam choked on his water. He sprayed it all over the person next to him. His teammate, David, jumped to his feet. He was soaked and furious. The matriarch wants to see the bride. Why are you so worked up? Damn it. Because I am the bride. He immediately turned to Noah to ask for leave. He claimed he had things to retrieve from his cabin. After leaving the main house, he snuck around back. He had dug a small opening near the foundation. It allowed him to come and go unnoticed. He crawled through the opening. He crept through the courtyard like a thief. He finally reached the bride's private chambers. His personal attendant, Chloe, rushed to meet him. She was extremely anxious. She asked what they were going to do. What to do? Just handle it. He shed his male attire. He instructed Chloe to find a suitable dress. He also told her to call him Mrs. from now on. This would prevent any mistakes. Chloe nodded seriously, promising to remember. He sat cross-legged before the vanity mirror. He washed off the dark cream from his face. His naturally fair skin was revealed. He quickly applied a full face of makeup. His sister's skills were truly remarkable. The transformation was astonishing. No wonder Noah could not tell. Just then, the door was pushed open. A loud male voice echoed through the room. "My dear, why are you not wearing any clothes?" He looked down at himself. He was sitting there bare-chested. His legs were spread wide apart. Oh no. To avoid suspicion, he had removed everything. He intended to change into a complete new outfit. He instinctively covered his groin with his hands. Noah stumbled forward, covering his eyes. He threw his large coat over Liam's body. Liam swallowed nervously. He tentatively asked if he looked good. Noah stammered a reply. He said he did not see everything, but what he saw was very pale. Chloe heard the commotion and ran in. She was holding a set of clothes. Liam quickly sent Noah outside to wait. He swiftly put on the dress. The deep blue fabric made his skin look even fairer. When Noah saw him, his eyes lit up. He hugged him tightly and took a deep breath. He exclaimed how wonderful he smelled. So different from the sweaty boys in the barracks. Liam clenched his fists tightly. Who are you calling sweaty? But Noah's next words made him freeze. He casually suggested Ash should drive the car. His teammates were familiar with the main house. This would be a good chance for Ash to see it. There was no need to be so considerate. He told Noah that Ash had not returned yet. They should not look for him. He grabbed Noah's arm to leave. Noah stumbled, a surprised look on his face. Right, he remembered. He was now the delicate bride. He released his grip on Noah's arm. He put a hand to his chest dramatically. My dear, I am still sore and weak. I want to leave early and come back early. Can we not wait for him? Noah stared at the red mark on his wrist. It was from Liam's tight grip. Liam scratched his nose, feeling guilty. He said soldiers had strong hands. It was just a habit. He was not entirely confident about meeting the family. He was an imposter. If he was exposed, his whole family would be doomed. Fortunately, the matriarch was very kind. She held his hand and wanted to chat. She said she had held Amelia as a child. She was surprised how tall and strong she was now. She said such a sturdy frame could bear healthy children. Her words sent a chill down Liam's spine. How could he possibly give birth? He was raised as a boy for a reason. His female reproductive organs were underdeveloped. His best option was to live as a man. He didn't even have a uterus. Noah pulled him behind him protectively. He told his mother not to scare his new bride. She was still young. Nonsense, the family patriarch interjected. He looked at Liam with a knowing smile. The family's future rests on you too. You must have at least 2 children in 3 years. The matriarch agreed enthusiastically. She said Noah's older brother already had a child at his age. Now that the conflicts were over, Noah should settle down. They both looked at him expectantly. The pressure was immense. It was an impossible demand. On the way back, Noah was talking with his teammate David. Liam sat in the car, feeling drowsy. He was thinking about just confessing everything. Suddenly, he heard his military name. Noah was asking what kind of food Ash liked. He said they should buy some for him. He called Ash a scrawny little monkey. Liam instinctively retorted, "That's ridiculous. He is 6 feet tall and well-built." The conversation outside the car stopped. The curtain was pulled back. Noah had a strange expression on his face. "My dear, what did you just say?" Liam was suddenly wide awake. He was Noah's wife now. Defending his subordinate was inappropriate. Noah's gaze grew darker and more intense. Liam quickly put on a fawning smile. He meant that no one was as tall and strong as Noah. His husband was the most handsome man alive. Noah's expression softened slightly, but he still climbed into the carriage. He sat beside Liam. He pinned both of his wrists against the wall. He kissed him fiercely. Liam struggled instinctively. Noah trapped him with his arms. The friction caused a sharp pain on his lip. The taste of blood spread on his tongue. When they finally separated, Noah's eyes were full of jealousy. He rested his forehead against Liam's. His voice was laced with hurt. "You mentioned him twice today. You seem unusually concerned about him. He is dark and thin. Besides his skills and intelligence, he has nothing. Look at me more. I have a 6-pack. He then took Liam's hand. He guided it toward his own abdomen. Liam's ears burned hot. Pervert. This was public indecency. As soon as they arrived, Liam made an excuse to leave. His unit was holding a party to celebrate the wedding. As the commander's right-hand man, he had to be there. Thankfully, Noah did not ask his wife to attend. He thought she would be uncomfortable. This prevented a disastrous overlap. Time was short. Liam quickly wiped off his makeup. He reapplied his disguise and put on his uniform. When he reached the courtyard, the team was all there. He was pushed into the seat next to Noah. David said Ash had the highest rank and merits. He deserved to sit there. But Noah had just been jealous of Ash. Sitting next to him now seemed like a bad idea. "Come here," Noah said, propping up his chin. He tapped the seat with his finger. He said Ash was smart and skilled. His strategies had saved thousands of lives. In terms of merit, he deserved that seat. Hearing such praise made Liam feel bold. "But I am dark and thin." The noisy courtyard fell silent instantly. His teammates stared with wide eyes. They were shocked he dared to talk back to Noah. Someone quietly tugged his sleeve. He was urged to say something nice, or the commander might have his head. No, Liam thought with despair. They didn't understand the real problem. Those were Noah's private words to his wife. He should not have known them. Noah indeed looked at him with suspicion. Liam stiffened his neck. He tried to change the subject abruptly. "Well, people are not what they seem. Who would guess our handsome commander is also an invincible general? We must learn from his unbreakable will. We must learn from his courage." Enough, Noah's ears were a little red. His mouth twitched. "Stop talking nonsense. Just sit down." Liam breathed a sigh of relief. He tried to offer a toast to distract everyone. But as he raised his glass, Noah grabbed his wrist. He was pulled forward abruptly. Their faces were almost touching. Noah's gaze swept over his face. It stopped on his lips. Oh no, he must have seen the cut on his lip. He had tried to cover it. That man had the eyes of a hawk. Just as he was about to confess, Noah lowered his head. He buried his face in Liam's neck. He took a long, deep sniff. Liam's mind went completely blank. What was this? Noah paused for a moment. He then said with certainty, "I smell it. It's perfume." Liam's heart leaped into his throat. He could smell it even after he washed? Did he recognize him? But Noah just rubbed his nose. He declared that Ash must be secretly meeting a girl. The quiet courtyard erupted with noise. His teammates began to tease him relentlessly. They said that explained his recent mysterious disappearances. He must have a sweetheart. They asked how he got the perfume on him. They demanded all the details. He was trapped. He had no choice but to nod along. Yes, she is a wonderful girl. He did not expect Noah to turn away. His brow was furrowed in a deep frown. The party ended. Everyone was drunk. Noah was slumped in his chair. His face was completely red. Liam called his name softly. Noah was completely unconscious. Good. He handed Noah over to the attendants. He used the opportunity to go change back. Being the missus was so troublesome. He had to crawl through tunnels and care for a drunk. Something in the tunnel snagged his clothes. He tugged a few times. His belt was caught tightly. He was stuck halfway through the opening. This was ridiculous. Even a tree branch was giving him trouble. If Noah woke up, he would be too late. A soft laugh came from behind him. Too late for what? Liam's body went rigid. Why was that Noah's voice? He panicked and struggled wildly to get out. But his ankle was grabbed from behind. A sharp pull yanked him from the tunnel. Noah stood over him with a dark expression. Liam instinctively tried to run. Noah pinned his legs with his knee. He clamped both of Liam's wrists. He pushed him flat on the ground. His eyes were red with anger. Tell me, too late for what? Through the dim light, Liam saw his face. He didn't look drunk at all. It had been a trap. It was over. He knew Liam was impersonating his wife. He would probably kill him. Noah clenched his fist. Liam squeezed his eyes shut. A heavy thud landed next to his head. Something wet trickled onto his cheek. He opened his eyes in shock. Noah was crying. His eyes were full of anguish. Ash, I treated you like a brother. How could you do this? You sneak around with my wife while I'm drunk? Damn it. I can't even bring myself to hurt you. What? Noah grew angrier as he spoke. That perfume. I chose it for her myself. You think I wouldn't recognize it? How did you get that scent on you? She even said you were tall and strong. I heard everything. How are you better than me? It all clicked in that moment. When your wife praises your subordinate, or your subordinate smells like your wife, a normal person would assume they were having an affair, not that they were the same person. He was speechless. Yes, you're right. I was tempted by her beauty. As for her, Noah sat on top of him. His hands tightened around Liam's neck. His face was contorted with rage. You skinny little nobody. You're poor and scrawny. You have nothing. Don't you dare say she is beautiful. Only I truly love her. Only I can give her the best life. Truly love her? Amidst the insults, one phrase stood out. An indescribable joy bloomed in his heart. He tested the waters. Sir, you love her? Why? Noah was suddenly at a loss for words. He seemed unable to explain it himself. I don't know. Is it wrong for a husband to love his wife? It has always been this way. Even if she is infatuated with you now, she will learn. She will understand my deep affection for her. This sudden talk of affection made his head spin. Right now, he just wanted to escape. Okay. It was love at first sight. I was wrong. I will never do it again. I will accept my punishment. Suddenly, there was a rustling sound nearby. Chloe's voice called out, Mrs. I heard you talking. Where are you? The master will be here soon. Liam's eyes widened. He tried to get up. He needed to silence that blabbermouth. But Noah held him down firmly. He whispered, Don't move. The missus is nearby. A strange man near her room at night is bad for her reputation. Wait for her to leave. Liam wanted to scream, I am the missus. Before he could think of a plan, the bushes parted. A lantern appeared, swaying gently. Chloe raised the light, illuminating his face. She rushed over. Missus, I finally found you. Noah was stunned. Who is the missus? Chloe lifted the lantern higher. It shone on Noah's dark, angry face. The young woman gasped in fright. Sir, why are you here too? She shone the light on both of them. In the warm yellow glow, the scene was clear. Noah was straddling him, pinning him to the ground. Both of their faces turned bright red. They quickly scrambled apart. Chloe let out a little "oh." She blurted out, Sir, so you knew all along? That the missus was him in disguise? Noah just stared, utterly speechless. What? He lunged forward and grabbed Liam. Liam was slowly trying to sneak away. Explain. I need an explanation. Inside the brightly lit room, Liam washed his face. Under Noah's disbelieving gaze, he removed the dark cream. He peeled off the fake scar from his face. He revealed his true appearance. Noah's eyes were wide with shock. Then he applied some light makeup. Noah was completely dumbfounded. My God, this is my wife. Wait, the thing that bit you, it wasn't a dog. It was me. Liam nodded calmly. Noah was flustered, not knowing what to do. He stammered, but that was a woman's body. Liam gestured for him to come closer. When Noah was near, he took a deep breath. He closed his eyes and opened his robe. He exposed his bare torso. Noah gasped. A long silence followed. Liam peeked open one eye. A warm hand touched his side. Noah was examining his body. His expression was extremely complicated. His brow furrowed deeply. Liam took a deep breath. No matter how he saw himself, society would not understand. Most people would see his body as an abnormality. Noah's affection was based on him being a woman. It was no big deal. He pushed Noah's hand away. He fastened his robe and bowed deeply. Now you know everything. You can report me for deceiving you, or you can punish me privately. I will accept whatever you decide. Noah let out a long sigh. He pulled Liam to his feet. He helped him tie his sash properly. Don't be afraid. I won't blame you. Noah looked up, his eyes moist. I just suddenly feel sad. You must have had a very difficult life. Liam was surprised by Noah's reaction. A strange warmth spread through his chest. To hide his emotions, he spoke casually. It's fine, sir. With a little disguise, I just look like a skinny nobody. No one would guess I could be this. He laughed. Noah's face turned red. You and I, well, don't hold a grudge. With everything out in the open, he assumed the marriage was over. But Noah refused to let him leave. He blocked the door, speaking righteously. If you leave now, what about my wife's position? And what if Ash disappears? What do I tell the team? That my wife and my best soldier ran off together? Who would believe that? What about my reputation? Liam crossed his arms. So what do you suggest? Noah gritted his teeth. Stay here for now. Even if we divorce, it must be later. For now, stay and help me keep up the pretense. Liam thought for a moment. He had to admit Noah had a point. A quick divorce would damage his sister's reputation. Besides, his family was at fault. Fine, but no bringing up the past. You're the one asking me to stay. Noah nodded eagerly. It was already very late. The question was how they would sleep. Liam suggested he would take the floor. The previous incidents were out of necessity. Now that Noah knew the truth, things were different. They could not share the same bed. But Noah disagreed. That's not right. During the war, we shared a bed before. Besides, if we sleep separately, people will notice. They will think our relationship is bad. If my mother finds out, she will worry. She'll think we aren't trying to have a baby. He continued with a serious expression. She might even call a doctor for you. Then your identity might be exposed. I'm not just trying to scare you. Think about it. Does it not make sense? Damn it. He made perfect sense. Noah smiled with satisfaction. He patted the empty space beside him. So, come here, Ash. Lying next to him, Liam felt stiff. Noah naturally pulled him into an embrace. He did not know where to put his hands. He tried to pull away from the warm hug. But Noah spoke again, his logic unassailable. We always slept like this before. If the housekeepers find us on opposite sides of the bed tomorrow, they will be suspicious. He thought about it. Chloe never came in to wake them. To make the identity switch easier, Noah gave him a light duty. He only had patrols 2 days a week. The rest of the time he could stay in his own suite. Today, after his patrol, he returned to his rooms. He found his secret tunnel had been sealed. Which bastard did this? He tried to pry it open with a knife. It was solid as a rock. How was he supposed to get in? He could not use the main entrance. Did he have to climb the wall? He had been well fed by Noah lately, but he had not lost his physical skills. He climbed the wall with little effort. But looking down, it was terrifyingly high. He hugged the top of the wall tightly. He thought to himself that a comfortable life makes you soft. He had lost his edge. As he hesitated, Noah appeared below. What are you doing? Liam was speechless. Are you blind? I'm scared to jump. But his pride made him say something else. The view is nice today. I am admiring the flowers from up high. It's a unique perspective. Noah chuckled. Then why are you wearing your uniform? Aren't you afraid of being seen? Liam glared at him. Noah immediately stopped laughing. He opened his arms. All right. I won't tease you. Say something nice and I will catch you. A wise man does not fight a losing battle. He knew Noah too well. He put on a sweet, high voice. Oh, my dear, please catch me. Noah's face turned visibly red. He grinned, looking incredibly pleased. Pathetic. He landed steadily in Noah's arms. As he was about to jump down, his waist was held tight. What are you doing? Someone might see us. Noah put a finger to his lips. Shoo! Someone is coming. Just then, he heard footsteps. Chloe and some other staff were approaching. They were wondering where the missus was all day. He desperately punched Noah's chest. He wanted him to put him down so he could hide. But Noah refused. He threw his large cloak over Liam. He completely covered Liam's uniformed body inside. The missus is right here. We went out today and she fell asleep. Please be quiet. Liam had no choice but to pretend to be asleep. But that villain took advantage of the cloak. He gave his waist a mischievous squeeze. His waist was extremely ticklish. He almost jumped but managed to restrain himself. Noah said in a surprised voice, My dear, are you awake? Let me take you back to bed. Liam had no other option. He spoke in a high voice. Thank you, my dear. The young housekeepers were overjoyed. Their voices were full of excitement. Ah, the missus is so lucky. He is so doting. He loves her so much. Hidden under the cloak. Liam rolled his eyes. Doting? Love? You did not see his hand. After his waist, he was now pinching his butt. Noah Sterling, you are a dead man. He dug another hole by the wall. It was sealed again. He struggled to climb the wall. Noah conveniently appeared below again. Damn it. Did he think he was an idiot? He gritted his teeth and dug yet another hole. That night, he pretended to be asleep. Around midnight, Noah got up as expected. He leaned close to Liam's ear. He called his name several times. Certain that he was asleep, he snuck out. Liam followed him quietly. He saw Noah sitting by the new hole. He was cheerfully mixing mud. He was laughing to himself. I got to hold my wife again today. Seal it. I will seal all the holes. No more crawling. Then Noah started energetically packing mud into the hole. Liam could not believe his eyes. This was the legendary war hero. Where was his dignity? His cold demeanor? He approached with a lantern. He crouched beside him. He spoke in a sinister voice. Sir, do you need my help? Noah's body stiffened. He slowly turned his head. The moment he saw Liam, he let out a sharp shriek. Then his eyes rolled back. He was pretending to faint. Liam swiftly grabbed his collar. Don't pretend to be unconscious. Tell me, why did you seal the hole? Noah pushed his hand away. He coughed dramatically. He tried to change the subject. Ash, your hair is down and you're holding a lantern. You look very scary. How did I get here? Oh, I must be sleepwalking. Let's go back to bed. Noah muttered to himself and tried to leave. Liam grabbed his collar and pinned him to the wall. Noah, I'll give you one chance. Do you like me? Noah's mouth fell open. He was not expecting such a direct question. He was flustered and tried to deny it. What are you talking about? You are my brother, Ash. I don't like brothers. What man likes his brother? Haha. Look, the stars are so bright tonight. Oh, there are no stars tonight. Liam raised an eyebrow. 3, 2. Noah let out a cry. He hugged Liam's waist tightly. Don't count, don't count. I'll be honest. I'm not sure if this is love. but I desperately want to be close to you. If you were just my wife, I could say I love you. But Ash, you were my brother. For years, I truly saw you as a younger brother. I never had improper thoughts. But now, I don't know. No one ever taught me what it means to want to kiss your brother. I know I'm a mess. I'm all mixed up. But please don't be disgusted with me. His last words were almost a plea. But Liam understood something more. Noah's internal struggle was because he valued their bond. It was about his own feelings, not Liam's unusual body. He realized something about himself, too. He always pretended not to care. But he wasn't that fearless. He looked into Noah's sincere eyes. The years of fear and shame melted away. The person he secretly admired had healed him. He did it with the greatest gentleness. Without Noah even knowing, his heart was in turmoil. He closed his eyes, then opened them. Everything was calm. Liking a brother isn't disgusting. Since Noah did not understand, he would teach him. He leaned in and kissed his lips. Noah instinctively held the back of his head. He tried to deepen the kiss eagerly. Liam stopped him. He tapped his lips with a finger. This is a physical desire. Your desire for me. Then he took Noah's hand. He placed it over his chest. Feel that? That is your heart's desire. It beats wildly because I am near. Noah nodded furiously. Now imagine. If David did what I just did, would you feel this way? Noah's face went blank for a second. Then he grimaced with disgust. So, it doesn't matter if I'm your wife or your brother. You react this way because of me. Only me. Can only be me. Now answer me. Noah Sterling, do you like me? The eyes that held so many stars went from dazed to enlightened. Then they became firm. Yes, I like you. Only because it's you. He pulled Liam into his arms. He kissed his nose and ears repeatedly. Ash, you are incredible. How can I ever thank you? Liam wiped the saliva from his face. He pushed him away, teasing him. But sir, I never said I liked you. Noah's bright eyes dimmed. But he ignored Liam's next words. You don't like me? Fine. I will use the method you just taught me. I will show you what's in your own heart. Teacher, I am a very fast learner. I can even innovate. For example, kissing and hugging are not enough. We need something more intimate. Don't you agree, teacher? All night, he was repeatedly asked questions. His heart nearly leaped from his chest. Enough! What more do you want? Damn it! The peaceful life had made him forget. He forgot what kind of person Noah used to be. He wasn't trying to help him find clarity. He was just being himself. And yet, he had duty the next day. He was still angry. He stubbornly dragged his aching body to follow Noah. He diligently played the role of a loyal subordinate. Noah looked back at him several times. His eyes were full of anxiety and concern. Why don't you go sit over there? Take a rest. Before he could answer, David chimed in. Sir, no need to worry about us. Daily drills are our duty. We suffered much worse on the battlefield. We won't get soft now. Right, Ash? What could he say? He said it perfectly. Noah gritted his teeth in frustration. Just as he was about to send David away, a message arrived. There were bandits in the countryside. Noah was needed to handle it immediately. The trip would take over 10 days. In his current state, he couldn't ride a horse. He would only be a burden. The moment Noah left with his men, Liam collapsed onto the bed. He was ready for a long nap. But just 2 hours later, he was woken by sharp abdominal pain. There was a damp, sticky feeling between his legs. He threw back the covers and saw it. There was so much blood. He rushed to the nearest clinic. The doctor examined him thoroughly. His brows were furrowed in a deep frown. Liam trembled. Doctor, is there any hope for me? The doctor just shook his head. Young man, take care of yourself. His vision went black. He nearly fainted. He was not even 20 years old. Why did he need to take care of himself? He refused to believe it. Over the next 10 days, he visited several famous clinics. All the old doctors had grim expressions. None could give him a clear diagnosis. A cold sweat ran down his back. Was this a terminal illness? His sister had told him people in their world died easily from sickness. A person with an abnormal body like his was even more vulnerable. When he came to his senses, he was at his desk. He was writing a farewell letter to Noah. He was crying uncontrollably. "My love, I have to leave you." He decided not to send the letter yet. Noah should be on his way back. He would tell him in person. He stuffed the letter into an envelope. He tossed it carelessly on the desk. Just then, David burst in. He was covered in mud and frantic. There was a huge storm in the countryside. The commander's convoy was hit by a mudslide. "Ash, we have to go save them." Liam shot to his feet. "What?" He quickly calmed himself down. The head of the family was resting, reporting it would waste precious time. Most of the estate's security was with Noah. He made a quick decision. "David, you inform the family about the commander. Say the missus is desperate to save him. Her brother will lead the house guard to help." David nodded and rushed off. Liam went to a nearby river. He washed off the dark cream and fake scar. He revealed his true face. Then he rushed home to his parents. He needed to borrow their men. He was surprised to find his sister there. While the men were assembling, his sister checked his pulse. "Amelia, take a look. Am I dying?" His sister was a genius in many fields, but even her expression was complicated now. "Liam, don't worry. You won't die. I just need some time to figure this out." She drew a vial of his blood. Then she vanished in a flash. She had probably returned to her own time to seek help. He led the men out of the city. The area was mountainous and sparsely populated. The heavy rain had turned the roads to mud. He could see some of Noah's men searching. His former comrades did not recognize his real face. He briefly introduced himself as Liam Ashworth. He was the missus's brother. The mudslide was severe. It had blocked half the road. Many men were buried underneath. They worked together and rescued many of the injured. Finally, at sunset, they found something. Under a large rock, they saw a piece of Noah's torn clothing. At that moment, he could no longer control his emotions. He grabbed a shovel from a nearby man. He began digging frantically. They moved the large rocks one by one. Noah was alive. He was in a small cavity under the debris. He was covered in dirt and blood. Liam's hand trembled as he touched his face. Noah's vision was blurred with blood. He weakly grasped Liam's hand. He managed a faint smile. "Ash, you're here." Noah's men did not know the truth. They quickly corrected him. "Sir, this is the missus's brother, Liam Ashworth. He has been working non-stop to save you." Noah frowned slightly, as if confused. The family's men were also present. He was afraid Noah would expose their secret. He quickly covered his mouth. "Sir, you've mistaken me for someone else. My name is Liam Ashworth, not Ash." Noah passed out in his arms. He was not seriously injured, but he had a head injury and had lost blood. He had been trapped for a day and a night. Even in his unconscious state, Noah held his hand tightly. He would not let him go. But in his current guise, he could not stay. He had to leave through the main gate. He would go home and change into his female attire. Then he would return as the missus. His sister was waiting for him at home. "Liam, I've sent your blood for analysis. It will take a few days. If you're worried, I have a doctor friend. He lives in the mountains. I can take you to see him." He thought for a moment and agreed. Noah was back at the estate. The family would surely have top doctors treat him. He would recover quickly. His own mysterious illness was more urgent. The next morning, they set off. Before leaving, he sent a letter to the estate. He told them not to worry about the missus. After several days of travel, they met the doctor. His name was Dr. Alistair. He took Liam's pulse. His expression was very strange. "You're intersex, aren't you? Have you had your period? Have you been sexually active recently?" He was so direct that Liam felt flustered. Under his sister's stern gaze, he answered truthfully. Dr. Alistair looked at his sister. "Then the diagnosis is correct. Your brother is pregnant." "Pregnant? What?" He quickly denied it. "But I was always told I was underdeveloped. And many doctors have seen me. None of them said that." Dr. Alistair just smiled. His sister cupped his face gently. "Silly brother, your body grows as you get older. When you saw those doctors, you were dressed as Ash. They saw a man. Why would they ever suggest pregnancy? Besides, your condition is complex. It would be difficult to diagnose even if they knew." He was astonished. It was true. He slowly touched his stomach. There was a small life here, his and Noah's. Damn it. That meant he couldn't top Noah for a year. He was filled with a mix of emotions. Dr. Alistair patted his shoulder. "Don't get too excited yet. This child is lucky to have survived. If you weren't so healthy, it would have been lost. Do you know why you were bleeding? You two were too rough." He belatedly remembered that night. His ears burned with embarrassment. Dr. Alistair needed to monitor his health. He had to stay in the mountains for a few days. During that time, his sister returned. She brought back a medical report. The modern technology confirmed it in black and white. He was 3 months pregnant. He carefully saved the report. He grinned to himself. He would use this to blackmail Noah later. But on the night before he was to leave, a message came. A young boy from the village ran up the mountain. He was crying and bruised. He said Noah Sterling had come to the mountain alone. He was looking for a fight. A thought flashed in Liam's mind. He remembered Noah's shocked look in the rubble. Oh no. He had too many identities and got them mixed up. He never told Noah that Ash was Liam Ashworth. He never said he and Amelia were siblings. Was he really that angry over these details? He had already given him his body and soul. Did Noah not trust him at all? He was starting to feel annoyed himself. Just as he was about to get up, the door was kicked open. Noah burst into the room. He was slammed against the wall and pinned. His handsome face was full of fury. He held Liam's wrist in a crushing grip. He kissed him forcefully and desperately. The grip was painful. His hands were restrained. He could only headbutt him with all his might. Noah hissed in pain and let him go. Liam shouted, "Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? What did I do?" Noah's anger did not subside. He pulled a letter from his pocket. He threw it at Liam. "What else do you want to do to me? Fake your own death? Liam Ashworth? You are something else. Your initial marriage was not just for your sister, was it? Now that she's back, you plan to disappear. You want to go back to being a wealthy heir. You never liked me, did you? All these years, you lied to me. You watched me pour my heart out to you. You made a fool of me. Did you enjoy it? Do you know I survived that mudslide by thinking of you? Is my love so worthless to you?" He was confused. He bent down to pick up the letter. He opened it. Clearly said, "Noah, I am dying. We will never meet again. I have to leave you. Oh God." He almost fainted. He wrote that when he thought he was terminally ill. It was just sentimental nonsense. He never even sent it. How did he find it? He quickly composed himself. He tried to see it from Noah's perspective. A healthy person suddenly has a new identity. Then he says he's dying and leaving. It really did look like he was faking his death. He immediately tried to explain. Noah, you've misunderstood. I was not trying to leave you. This letter is because I was. Noah pulled him up from the floor again. He kissed him again. I don't believe you. I'm taking you home. You can explain in bed. He tied Liam's hands with his own belt. During the struggle, his robe came loose. A large patch of pale skin was exposed. Noah's breathing hitched. His eyes were glued to him. Liam knew this was bad. Don't you dare. I'm telling you, I'm pregnant. Noah didn't seem to hear him. Stop it. I don't want to be a single parent. Suddenly, Noah's body went limp. He collapsed on top of him. Liam slid to the floor with him. The back of his head hit the ground hard. Through the sharp pain, he heard David's voice. Thank you, doctor. The commander has a head injury. He's a bit confused. We don't know why he came here. Fortunately, no one was hurt. No one was hurt? My head is about to split open. He struggled out from under Noah's body. He was covered in tears. He met David's eyes as he stepped through the door. David jumped in shock. Mr. Ashworth, why are you here? You and the commander. He looked away quickly. He never imagined his scruffy friend was also his beautiful boss's wife. Liam just shrugged. It was what it was. But what about Noah being confused? David sighed and explained. After waking up, Noah couldn't find him in any of his identities. He searched the rooms and found the letter. The staff said they hadn't seen the missus for days. He finally understood Liam's real identity. He also discovered Amelia had returned. Normally, Noah could handle this calmly, but his head injury made him irrational. All these things combined made him break down. He thought Liam was abandoning him. Then, the letter Liam sent to reassure him arrived. Noah saw the location and came to find him. Liam did not know whether to laugh or cry. His sister shook her head beside him. The patriarch said his son was a bit dense. I didn't believe it. Now I see it's true. Noah was still a powerful figure. He could not be away from the capital for long. So, the next morning they returned. The head injury was not too serious, but it made him a bit extreme. He became extremely clingy and demanding. He wanted to be held and kissed constantly. If he did not get his way, he threw tantrums. One day, Noah was leading drills. Liam was pregnant and easily tired. He was dozing off nearby. He felt Noah stand beside him. He began to mutter softly, "My love didn't kiss me today. How can my broken heart go on? I'm shattered. Won't someone hold me?" It was so annoying. Without opening his eyes, he pulled Noah's head down. He gave him a quick kiss. Then he naturally snuggled into his arms. He found a comfortable position and went back to sleep. Suddenly, a sharp gasp echoed around them. "Ash, what are you doing? How dare you kiss the commander? Do you have a death wish?" He instantly opened his eyes. Oh crap. He was so groggy. He forgot he was in his male attire. He shot up from his seat, but Noah pulled him back down. He raised an eyebrow and wrapped an arm around Liam's waist. He whispered in his ear, "Mr. Ashworth, you started this." Facing the curious and gossiping eyes of his men, Noah cleared his throat. He announced calmly, "Yes, it's exactly what it looks like. Ash and I are indeed having an affair." The training ground erupted in shocked gasps. The men were like monkeys who had never seen humans. They beat their chests and ran around in circles. Noah's eyes were no longer dazed. They sparkled with cunning. The old bastard had tricked him. In his excitement, he felt a wave of nausea. He gagged. The commander confessed his love for his subordinate. The subordinate was so disgusted he threw up. This story spread like wildfire through the unit. But soon they uncovered another story. Their commander's wife was also their brother. The entire Sterling estate was in chaos. Meanwhile, Noah was pacing anxiously in their room. "Doctor, please check him. What's wrong with him? Why is he vomiting so much? Is it his stomach?" Liam finally snapped. He grabbed Noah's ear. "Noah Sterling, I am pregnant. Stop your act. Didn't your own mother have morning sickness? You haven't cared about me at all these days. And now you're playing dumb? Weren't you the one who just tricked me?" Noah's body went rigid. He turned around slowly. His eyes were as wide as saucers. His mouth hung open. Liam swore he had never seen such an expression on his face. Then came a series of disbelieving questions. "You're pregnant? You can get pregnant? You can actually get pregnant? When did you tell me? I don't remember. Don't mess with me. You're not joking, are you?" He slapped the medical report on the table. "To be precise, I am 3 months along. Are you happy or not?" Noah did not answer, but his lips twitched and curled into an unstoppable smile. He held the paper, stammering. "This thing, it's real, right? I can trust it?" "Liam, if this is a joke, I will make it real." Liam nodded firmly. Noah opened his arms and embraced him. Their bodies were pressed together. He could feel Noah's heart beating wildly. Noah started to explain. "I was being bad. I just wanted you to kiss me in front of everyone. That way, even if you didn't like me, you wouldn't leave me easily. Do you feel my heartbeat, Ash? I am so happy. I really, really like you. Do you feel anything for me now? Even a little bit?" He realized that night, no matter how much Noah asked, he never said he liked him. That was why Noah believed the letter so easily. He thought he was being abandoned. He looked at Noah's handsome face. A question arose in his mind. The great man, the invincible general, was he also afraid? Afraid of not being the one chosen with certainty. In love, there is no high or low. Everyone who gives their heart walks on thin ice. Just as he was about to speak, a finger touched his lips. Noah stopped him. "Tomorrow is the formal state ceremony. We have defended the borders for years. The government will honor us. Ash, tell me after the ceremony." "Okay." His eyes were smiling, but Liam had a bad feeling. The next day, just as he expected, everyone received awards. Everyone except him. Noah also received no formal accolades. As he stood there, confused, his name was called. Liam Ashworth. It was his real name. His heart sank. He did not know what was happening, but he obediently stepped forward and knelt. A colleague whispered his name. "Ash," they called for the young Mr. Ashworth. "Not you. Come back. I am calling him," the president's voice boomed. "Mr. Ashworth, thank you for your service." The room erupted in murmurs. He tried to remain calm. He bowed his head. "Mr. President, Liam Ashworth is here. 7 years ago, Liam Ashworth came to me. He wished to serve his country without privilege. He wanted to stand with his fellow soldiers. For 7 years, he has fought bravely and won many victories. I am deeply grateful. Now that peace has returned, I am naming you a general. You will hold the highest command and protect our nation." He looked up sharply. This was. The president cleared his throat. His voice remained stern. "I am promoting you to the rank of Guardian General. You have secured our peace and tranquility. Do you understand?" Noah stood to the side. His smile was serene and proud. After the ceremony, his former teammates surrounded him. They were laughing and demanding an explanation. Many officials wanted to connect with him. His own father was astonished. He demanded he come home and explain everything. Countless people crowded around him. Their praises filled his ears. Where was Noah? He looked around but could not find him. He had no time for pleasantries. He pushed through the crowd. He ran and blocked the Sterling family's car. When he pinned Noah against the car door, Noah was startled. He naturally wrapped his arms around Liam's waist. "Ash, you shouldn't be here at this time. You've just—" Liam silenced him with a kiss. His eyes stung with tears. He knew what Noah had sacrificed today. The commander was retiring. All his heroic deeds and great achievements would be buried. They would be sealed in history books. After today, they would no longer be connected to his name. There was no going back. People would only know Noah Sterling as a rich, idle heir, not a hero. His heart ached for him. Noah gently cupped his face. He held Liam's waist. His hand rested on his stomach. "My family and the president are very close. From the beginning, my service was meant to be secret. I did it to protect our country. But now, I can't hold you when I'm in uniform, and you are too amazing. I can't let you hide in my shadow as a subordinate. Plus, with the baby, I need to avoid some risks. A war hero's legacy mixed with a new generation is a political bomb. Besides, fame is meaningless to me. I want the world to see your achievements, to see your years of sacrifice." So I took off the armor. I stepped down from the pedestal. For the one I love, I am willing to be an ordinary man. Noah's arms were wrapped around his waist. He looked up at him. "Mr. General, I am nothing now. Will you take care of me?" Liam looked into Noah's eyes. In love, there is no high or low. Everyone who gives their heart walks on thin ice. Except, of course, the one who is cherished. He kissed the corner of Noah's eye. He said, "I love you for the 1,000th time."